dog tattoo? Seen it.
But when it comes to identity theft, Joe only monitors his credit and bank statements.
Credit fraud? Seen it.
He doesn't realize that with so much of his personal info out there, his identity could be at risk in ways he might never know about, like a new loan in his name or his personal info for sale on the dark web.
Oh, didn't see that coming.
LifeLock helps detect and alerts you to a wide range of identity threats. If there's a problem, a dedicated US-based specialist will work to fix it. No one can prevent all identity theft or monitor all transactions at all businesses, but LifeLock sees threats you could miss on your own.
Oh, now I see what you mean.
Right now, save up to 25% off your first year with promo code AWARE at LifeLock.com.
Did you just say 25% off with promo code AWARE?
I did.
Okay, now I've seen everything.
This is Sarah Huckabee Sanders. My journey has taken me from Arkansas to the White House and back. And now I'm excited to tell you all about it in my new book, Speaking for Myself. In Speaking for Myself, I take you inside the White House for the truth about the most consequential moments of the Trump presidency and our epic fight against the liberal mob
I was telling Jeff, it was the week you were off a couple weeks ago, and they played terrible against Boston the first like 2 periods, and then it just started clicking, and they have been a machine ever since.
Yeah.
It's unbelievable.
That Stamkos is hurt.
Yeah. It's like once they get going, it's almost like they get the monkey off their back with the playoffs and stuff, and then once it gets rolling, it's over.
Yes. Well, Sunday at Ford Field, the Detroit Lions will be entertaining Mitch Trubisky and the Chicago Bears. The Lions are a 3-point favorite. They opened up as a 1-point favorite. I don't know what anybody saw during training camp to change the line that much.
It's got to be, right?
It's what?
It's got to be Trubisky, the announcement that he's going to start instead of Foles.
No, because that one, I don't know when the line changed, because Trubisky historically does very well against the Lions. So I don't think that would happen at all. I think gambling this week is going to be very, very difficult, because you don't know what to see. Look, we always lament that preseason stinks, but at least sometimes there might be some things out there that, at least might help you make some sort of decision. This is all basically based on last year, free agent signings, health, and draft choices. That's all you're doing if you're betting. It's very difficult. Survivor pools are the same. Anyway, it's going to be interesting to see what the Lions are this year. Everybody, all indications are they're more together as a team. Stafford looks great. The offense should be good. There are question marks on both lines. But over the weekend, Adrian Peterson signing with the Detroit Lions. And my first reaction was pretty much the reaction that first I said, am I reading this correctly? And I said, you know what? I think it's a good move. Now, hopefully this is the reason that Huntley got cut and then Philly picked him up, but that has Lions history of a 5th-round pick. People say, why are you even taking the guy? And then they cut him and then they make a superstar. That has Lions written all over it. But as far as Adrian Peterson goes, look, yeah, he's up there in age, no doubt about it. But used properly, Kerryon Johnson, you think he gets hurt a little bit? DeAndre Swift, he was banged up a little bit in training camp. Both Scarborough's on the, IR already. So, you know what? I think it's a good signing. It's $1 million. It's not going to hurt them financially. And it can help some veteran leadership in there. He's pretty good in short yardage situations as well. I think it's a great move.
Do you guys know what Adrian Peterson has done against Detroit? I mean,
Pretty good. I remember.
touchdowns.
Yeah, I remember the one game, the first carry of the season. He went 78 yards for a touchdown.
Yeah. I mean, the guy is torched Detroit. So, it's nice to have him here because, he can't kill Detroit. Now, all Detroit teams need to go out and get Joel Embiid, Tyler Johnson, and Baker Mayfield.
Yeah.
Go get a bunch of guys that kill you. Thus, they can't kill you anymore.
Yeah,
I got no issue with it at all. My only worry and concern is that DeAndre Swift is hurt. And maybe hurt where he can't give you the carries he necessarily would have given you if
Right.
he's not injured,
That's
which
possible.
would totally bum me out. Other than that, I got no issue. But it would have been nice if they, spent some of that extra cap space and go up their D-line as well.
Or their offense.
To me, it's a red flag that they're not happy with what they have.
Yeah.
Because it's very atypical for Bob Quinn to make a move like this, I think. Look, he's got something still in the tank. He's done decent in Washington the last couple of years.
He was over 4 yards a carry last year.
I think the best thing is if they're going to play action, he's a threat. I'm sorry, if you got a linebacker, they're taking a peek to make sure he hits the ball or doesn't. And that buys you a half second maybe for your tight end to get him.
And correct me if I'm wrong, he's not exactly too shabby in pass protection.
No.
If he has to block. So, and he's got a lot to prove. I'm sure he was pissed and shocked a little bit that he was cut by the Washington Redskins at all times. But, and the other thing this shows, guys, is that...
Yeah, you can't call him that anymore.
Oh, that's right. He'd signed with the Redskins, but he was cut by the Washington football team. What this shows, now whether we like it or not, is they're trying to win it this year, or at least get in their playoffs this year. Now, conversely, they wouldn't spend a lot of money. Now, I don't know if he would have taken it anyway, Clowney or something like that. Obviously, he's a better team than Tennessee, but it shows that they realize, all right, listen, we need to win games. We have a problem at running back. We want depth. We'll try to slide our 5th-round draft choice to the practice squad. That didn't work. They signed Adrian Peterson. Now, supposedly that had nothing to do with, Huntley thing. still.
That is not a great look, by the way. That is what the fifth rounder or the highest pick from Bob Quinn that they drafted, and then doesn't make the team. And I know everybody was in him for speed. I mean, listen, we didn't see him, so I'm not going to kill him on that. But you made the comment, well, that means they're ready to win now. Why? Because they went out and got a 35-year-old journey running back. Listen, I think Adrian Peterson's going to be fine. He had almost 1,000 yards rushing last year, but I don't believe he's the difference between winning the NFC.
I don't think they would make these type of moves if they were like planning a rebuild. You know what I mean?
Well, I think we knew they were planning a rebuild. I mean, Quinn and Patricia got to win something, right? But I agree with what Tom said. It kind of bums me out. Not that I don't like okay, because I do. He's fun to watch, and I like the old guys. But that being said, it bums me out that a strength, at least what we thought was going to be a strength, they had to go out and bolster the running game, which tells you that something is wrong.
Maybe it's as simple as they just don't trust either one of those guys to get one tough yard when they need it.
And Scarborough, who's pretty good at that, he's hurt.
Right.
Yeah. That's the other thing. Our telephone number is 248-539-9797, which is also the ticket text number. We'll take your phone calls, your texts. The other thing with this is you love the fact that you have now, even at the end of his career, one of the all-time greats. Maybe doing something this year that might show up. 97.1.
97.1 The Ticket. Traffic.
From the WWJ AM 950 Traffic Center. Not much going on along your drive this morning. There is a little bit of rain moving through the area right now, but so far the roads are accident-free. Coming up later on, weather permitting, there's planned road work scheduled to block the right lane on Woodward southbound from Auburn to South Boulevard and Pontiac. Also, daily construction is scheduled to block the left lane on Square Lake Road westbound the exit ramp to Updike. I'm Michelle Pena with traffic.
A station where your opinion matters.
Thousands of people in Metro Detroit have changed their lives with Ideal U, and you can too. Just go to idealu.us to book your consultation. If you book today, 97.1 listeners can get a $50 Amazon gift card with your free consultation when you book at idealu.us. Speaking of free, while you're on their website, take the free Ideal U health quiz. It only takes a couple of minutes, and you'll get free feedback on things that can help you lose weight, and you'll learn even more about weight loss when you're on the Ideal U program. Ideal U will teach you which foods to eat to help you burn fat and keep it off. The best part is, you won't believe how fast you see results. You're going to love getting on the scale every day. Don't wait. 97.1 listeners can get a $50 Amazon gift card with your free consultation when you book at idealu.us. That's idealu.us. Results may vary based on physical health and adherence to program. No weight loss or health guarantees are provided or implied.
Apply for a loan any place, anytime, on any device, and get your loan fast. Welcome to Simple. Welcome to Genesis.
This is Boomer Esiason with the Radio.com Sports Minute. Tom Seaver, who passed away last Monday at the age of 75, was one of my childhood idols, along with the great Walt Frazier and Rod Gilbert. 4 years ago, I visited Tom at his beautiful Calistoga, California mountain winery. Although his wife Nancy explained that he had suffered from early onset dementia, probably due to Lyme disease, he could carry on a coherent conversation and seemed grateful that I had made the trip up there to see him and reminisce. I had a tear in my eye when I left because the man I saw wasn't the hero I remembered. Seaver was a bulldog on the mound, and his signature delivery was something to behold. His competitiveness, success, and longevity made him a Hall of Famer's Hall of Famer, ensuring his place in the conversation for greatest pitcher of all time. Rest in peace, Tom. Terrific. Thank you for the joy you gave us and the lasting memories. You'll be missed. I'm Boomer Esiason.
Walhart Casper, you know, the sleep company with the outrageously comfortable products and not so outrageous prices, from award-winning mattresses to pillows, sheets, and duvets. Casper transforms the way we sleep one snooze at a time, and with their Labor Day sale, experience the Casper comfort with a brand new mattress now featuring zone support. The support and cooling that you need with comfort you love. 4 layers of premium foam provide pressure relief for all-night comfort, designed to be softer under the shoulders and firmer under hips to help align your spine. And as always, free shipping and free returns. The Labor Day sale is now extended, and you have 2 more days to save 50% off your order when you purchase Enjoy 10% off everything else now through September 9th. Use the code COMFORT15. Offer expires September 9th at 11:59 p.m. Pacific. Excludes the Element mattress bundles and sale items. Limit one offer per customer and order. Please see Casper.com/terms for additional terms and conditions.
And now, another stroke of genius from Genesis Credit Union. Today, Genius Checking. I ain't no math whiz, but even I can calculate the benefits of a Genius high-yield checking account from Genesis Credit Union. With just 10 debit transactions a month and e-statements, I'll earn 4.07% APY. With 28 locations and 30,000 ATMs. Stop by or check us out at genesiscu.org. That's genius. That's Genesis. Federally insured by the NCUA. Annual percentage yield paid on average daily balance up to $7,500.
This is Sarah Huckabee Sanders. My journey has taken me from Arkansas to the White House and back. And now I'm excited to tell you all about it in my new book, Speaking for Myself. In Speaking for Myself, I take you inside the White House for the truth about the most consequential moments of the Trump presidency and our epic fight against the liberal mob and forces out to destroy us. At stake is our freedom and the future of our country. I can't wait for you to read it.
Hey y'all, this your girl Cheryl Underwood, and I want to tell you something. My digestive system used to make me feel sluggish, but those days are over. Now I feel great. That's because I increased my fiber intake with the Metamucil 2-week challenge, and I'm still hooked. I just took Metamucil every day for 14 days, and it's really that easy. Metamucil traps and removes the waste that weighs you down, so you feel lighter and more energetic. Now I never want to go back to that heavy feeling. Are you ready for the Metamucil 2-week challenge for a coupon and daily support? Sign up at Metamucil.com today.
You have your eye on a new home, but need to sell your home first? Get the Z Guarantee, where your home is sold, guaranteed, or I'll buy it. Parents, do you want to save your child's life? 97-1 The Ticket Student Heart Check can help. Make the time to have your child checked. Contact the Ernst Cardiovascular Center at Beaumont Hospital in Royal Oak. Learn more at 971theticket.com. The only way you can take 97.1 The Ticket with you is the radio.com app. Download it today and listen to us anytime, anywhere.
Jeff Rieger, and with the gang today, and that's also our ticket text, and we're talking about the acquisition over the weekend, your Labor Day weekend. Adrian Peterson, he works all day. He's a great player, and he needs over 1,000 yards to pass Barry Sanders, to move into fourth place in the NFL all-time rushing list. And, you know, when I first heard about that, it's like, God, I really want to see that happen in full field. And you know what my answer is, Jeff?
Yes.
Yes. You know why? Because if he's rushing for that many yards, that means the Lions are good. I mean, he's good. So, I mean, yeah, it would be, and it'd be cool to see the passing of the torch right there. Barry would be there. They'd have a big ceremony in front of no fans. And, it'd be cool. And it's also very, shall we say, so Lion that a guy who was drafted, a few spots after Calvin Johnson would pass Barry Sanders at a place where Calvin Johnson is not really welcome or doesn't want to be.
Oh, he's welcome. I just don't think he wants to be there. Which I don't blame him. No, listen, I'm with you. Listen, I love Barry. I think we all love Barry. But Barry himself didn't care about being the all-time leading rusher. And Barry himself didn't care about being the all-time rookie leading rusher. So who cares if AP passes him or AD or all day or whatever you want to call the guy? The bottom line is that would mean you have a 1,000-yard rusher. How many 1,000-yard rushers have the Lions had of recent? 2013 they had Reggie Bush. Give me another 1,000-yard rusher.
There is none.
That's right. My point exactly. I'll take it. Let's go.
Look, I know the league's changed a little bit, but that's still so lame. So lame. How that could happen, How could you not have... Well, look how long it was till they had, a 100-yard rusher in a game. Kerryon Johnson, right? Remember that?
Right.
I mean, it's ridiculous. But, look, let's... I know it's very hard to do, but is there a way we can at least, as the season is a few days away, like give them a clean slate for this season? Like don't rip them until they deserve to be ripped for this year. Because
So, I mean, no, Stoney, you can't do that. You can't because
No.
to get rid of Huntley. Just give me 1 second. Because you get rid of a 5th round pick, and I didn't see him play. We just know he was fast. But you get rid of a 5th round pick and you bring in a 35-year-old instead. So it makes you scratch your head immediately. Not that it wasn't the right move, but it was the Lions making the move. So you immediately say, oh crap, Huntley's going to be an all-star. Huntley's going to be a Pro Bowler, rather.
You know?
Like, you know what I mean? So you say, can't we? And as much as I would love to, it's literally impossible.
So like if they win on Sunday, all right?
Which they totally could.
We have to sit there and praise the win. Now look, we'll criticize certain players if they don't play well or coaching decisions. That goes without saying. But can we like refrain? I know it's very difficult because I'm just as guilty as anybody. Can we sit there and say, what's there? They're going to go get killed in Lambeau next week? I mean, let's for once, especially in this football season of uncertain times, just like say, you know what? Let's just look at them a little differently. Let's not look at them as the Lions right away. Just let's give it a few games, and then okay, if they become as your favorite 3 words, yeah, then let's
Letters, actually.
yes, favorite letters.
See, Jeff wants Trubisky to. There's a part of Jeff that wants Trubisky to light them up on Sunday.
I know, just like Jeff was upset that Michigan would play on Saturday in Washington, so he could rip Harbaugh, even though he's a fan.
See, you guys are selling the wrong info here. I don't want it. I'm going to go into that game on Sunday. Very excited for that game. Can't wait to see what they look like. But yes, you are right. If Mitch Trubisky gets on a roll, and then he throws on an add-on insurance touchdown to put him up by 17 in the 4th quarter, will I laugh my ass off? Yes. And all of Detroit should laugh their ass off too, because it's the Lions. But as far as what Stoney said, Tom and I actually had this discussion 2 weeks ago, right, Tom? And Tom had the brilliant question, which I can't believe you can, and I think you can too, Stoney. He had the question, do you have the ability to give the Lions a clean slate at the start of each new year? To actually analyze what you see on the field rather than what they've done in the past. And Jamie was able to do that.
Yes.
Tom is able to do that. There is no part of me that is able to do that.
I know.
Just none. I'm sorry. I think they lose on Sunday. I hope I'm wrong, but I think they lose to the Bears.
I try to do that, but it's difficult. It's like a disease. It just goes Lionitis. It just goes back. Every time something happens, you think of something in the past, and it's fair and it's not fair. It's fair to the organization, but it's not fair to a lot of these players who've never been here. That's the
See, I think Jeff is hosting game day uncensored post game this year.
Right.
And I think there's if the Lions come out Sunday and win 13-10, and
Sure.
it's a kind of a stale game. The teams look like they're rusty. They haven't played, and there's not a lot to take out of it. Or, Stafford throws a pick 6 and, they go to OT and Trubisky leads the Bears down the field, first drive and score a touchdown, win the game. Like, there's a part of me that really believes that you would like to do that second game. Like, do the post game for that second scenario.
Yeah, of course, because you could yell and scream. Like there is a difference. No, Tom, you're right. There's a difference. It's called what Mike says. For radio.
Yeah, but
I'll give you the prime example. Well, real quick. Go back to last year. Arizona, right? You're talking rookie quarterback, rookie head coach. All right? They're down 18 points. Talking about the Cardinals. And exactly what Tom's saying. I'm like, okay, it's going to be a whole post-game show. I was getting ready. Then all of a sudden, the whole timeout happens. Stafford don't trust me. The Lions blow an 18-point lead. And yes, it was sexy. I freaking loved it because if you're going to do it, if you're not going to win, lose or tie in colossal fashion so you give us something cool to talk about.
Okay, but
the Packer game was the same way.
I understand the root for radio mentality in that moment. Absolutely. If they lose in dramatic fashion on Sunday, I know coming here Monday morning, it's going to be pumped up. I mean, people are going to be pissed. I get that. But the long-term picture that some in our business don't even realize, and a lot of you guys just love ripping the Lions. If the Lions were actually good and got on a run and were a legitimate playoff team where all of a sudden, it's like 1991 again or whatever, that's better for radio long term because people get involved, people are following, people get excited. Yes,
I agree.
Short term, you're right. I mean, if they pull a New York Jets game like they had Patricia's first game on Sunday, people are just going to lose their what. And that's going to be interesting and good radio for you, although you won't have those people driving home in their cars.
It was nice. No, but you're right. And Tom is right, too. Like, if the Lions got off to a 6-2 start, we could actually talk about the postseason and who they might match up against and actual strategy and the strengths of this team. And that'd be fun, too. The problem is, very rarely do we have the ability to do that. And when we do, when they actually, a few times they've actually made the postseason or flirted with the postseason, it all goes up in fire anyway.
Yeah, but some of that's, I think, because they've never fully looked like a legit team. Maybe 2014 they did, when they went 11-5, had a chance to win the division at the end of the year. But they've never won a division in most people's lives, or at least for 2 generations now. So that would be them this year to actually win the division and have a home game, and nobody can do it.
All right, our telephone number 248-539-9797. That is the telephone and the ticket text. If you'd like to participate, please, we welcome you with open arms. Coming up next, after Tony's update, Matt Patricia's on the hot seat. How does he get off the hot seat? And also, a major show announcement coming up.
WXYT FM and WXYT HD1 Detroit. A radio.com sports station. Sports headlines all day, every day. From the Sold by Mike C Sports Desk. This is 97.1 The Ticket.
Dustin Johnson captures his first ever FedEx Cup playoff title after winning the Tour Championship yesterday in Atlanta by 3 shots over Justin Thomas and Xander Schauffele.
Yeah, it was a tough day, tough golf course, and I'm definitely excited it's over. And then I can celebrate a little bit now instead of it was a grind out there. And but I'm very proud to be the FedEx Cup champion.
Making 5 losses in the last 6 games for the Tigers as they dropped a 6-2 decision to the Twins yesterday in Minnesota. Next up for the Tigers, they'll face the Milwaukee Brewers in a short 2-game series that begins tonight at Comerica Park. Our coverage will begin at 6:45. It's another day of work on this Tuesday for Lions players and coaches as the buildup continues towards the regular season opener at Ford Field on Sunday against the Chicago Bears. High school football reaches a critical milestone today here in the state of Michigan as teams can now officially hold full padded practices with the start of the regular season now just 10 days away. Item of note from college football this morning, Oregon's Penei Sewell, the 2019 Outland Trophy winner, confirms on social media yesterday that he won't play for the Ducks if the Pac-12 decides to play college football in the spring and has decided to enter April's NFL draft. From the Ticket Update Desk, I'm Tony Ortiz. For more, stay tuned to 97.1 The Ticket and radio.com.
97.1 The Ticket, 248-539-9797. First day of school for some people, others that started already. Heather is here, Jeff Rieger, the Gov, Greg Hargrave back from vacation on. And coming up on Thursday.
What's up? What's going on, man? Just need some